What's going on, guys? Welcome back into the channel. Today we got another RDFL game for you guys. We are away this time against the Chicago Bears. This could be a pretty important win for us because of the results in the division right now, sitting at 8-3, just ahead of the Packers, who are 7-3-1. So important game here for us. Hopefully we can come out with a win, but we should be ready to jump into the action here shortly. Alright, just need to click in search and then we should be good to jump into the game. Hopefully our opponent's able to connect. Gonna take the liberty here while we're waiting for him to connect to go ahead and grab my stream link and post it. Alright, looks like we're in. He must need to either accept our invite or back out. Let me see what he says. Apologize for the delay here. Thought we were going to be ready to jump in. Coming into this game, guys, we still are without DeAndre Swift. We had the option to play him coming off the injury this game, but I didn't think it was worth it for the increased injury risk. Kerryon Johnson's been playing well, so Kerryon Johnson will be leading the backfield one more time here before DeAndre Swift actually comes back from injury. I think most of the team outside of DeAndre Swift is pretty healthy right now, so we should be able to take care of business here today. I don't know how good the new Bears user is, but I believe last week, I know how we showed that the Packers are right on our heels at 7-3-1. I believe that the sim between the Packers and the Bears actually gave them a tie, but I'm pretty sure that the Packers were supposed to win that game, and there was a glitch whenever we forced the win that it just didn't force the win, I guess, so it gave them a tie. So I'm confident that if we played the Packers in a one-point game, that the Packers, were able to beat up on the Bears, then we should be able to take care of business here against the Bears as well. Gonna have to back out here real quick and search again. Tell me when to hit search. I apologize for the delay. I feel like every time I get one of these streams going, there's a delay for one reason or another. There we go. Finally found the matchup. Gonna tell him good luck real quick. And we should be ready to hop in. Let me go ahead and show my playbooks. Somebody asked in the last one of these videos why I show my playbooks. In this league, we have a rule. Essentially, again, you have to state your playbook at the start of the season and run that playbook for the entire season. We don't really do customs or anything like that, so that would be why I show my playbook every time, just to make sure my opponent doesn't think I'm trying to pull a fast one, or get one over on somebody like that. Alright, guys, hopping into the action finally. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Hopefully it's a good game. We'll see what happens. Gallaudet, only 322 receiving yards in the season. Certainly need to look to get him the ball more. I think that's a problem that we're not really kind of feeding the ball his way more than anybody else. I don't even think he's leading the team in receiving. I think Agnew is.
They say an early season snowstorm may be on deck in less than 48 hours, but today is picture perfect fall football weather. Crisp and cool.
Missed the snowstorm by 48 hours, supposedly. Getting close to the end of the season, so this is crunch time. If we can secure a win here and move on to 9 wins on the season, we put ourselves in a really good position to secure a playoff spot. 9 wins gets you pretty close, so definitely hoping to take care of business today. We are going to be taking the ball first. I feel like that's a common theme. Carry on Johnson starting off strong with a 13-yard rush. Gibson Sr., the one that comes up and makes the tackle. I don't like what I'm seeing. Try and just throw it ahead of Gallaudet. Gonna be an incompletion there. I need to just not try to force the ball to Gallaudet. I know that I want to get him involved, but I need to just take the open man. Oh, and I had Hawkinson open to the right side and hit as I release. Unable to get that one off. Good pressure by the Chicago Bears. Going to force a third and somewhat long type of situation. And Stafford's going to overthrow Gallaudet. We had him open on the outside. Matt Stafford with a little bit of an accuracy issue here early in this game. He has gotten hit a couple times, so no surprise. But hopefully he can improve upon his accuracy as the game moves forward. Cordarrelle with a decent little return there. Kind of escapes the guy and gets up to the 18. Thought he got a little bit more than that, to be honest.
And the Bears take over. Foles and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Oh, and our linebacker jumped that pass. Couldn't tell if that was Gerard Davis or not, but a nice play there on the defense. Wish we could have come away with an interception. Not going to be the case, though.
He's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen.
Tariq Cohen only picks up a yard that time. Going to bring up a 3rd and 9 situation.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
We got a good bull rush that time, and a fantastic job by Deshaun Hand to beat his man, push him into the backfield, and get pressure before Foles ever had a good opportunity to throw that ball away. Gonna fair catch that one just to be safe. He's gonna bump into me. And we'll be starting this drive in very nice field position, starting at the 25-yard line. Johnson going to pick up 3 that time.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Oh, we thought we could get it over the defender's head. Probably an unwise decision on that one. That one's not going to go anywhere positive for us. I think the game announcers are saying it best. Our rhythm is just not there right now. Could go with like a level switch or something like that. I don't mind that idea. And I'm going to put Gallaudet on a fade. Oh, and I thought Gallaudet was going to come down with it. Stafford 0 for 5 to start this game. Should be able to get an easy field goal here, though. There is a bit of wind. 6 miles per hour, I believe it was, in the opposite direction, yeah. And that's blocked. Are they going to be able to pick it up? They are. And I don't think anybody's going to catch him. There's going to be a block in the back, I think, that time. I really thought he was going to outrun McDonald. Apparently McDonald had had a step on him. But that's a blocked field goal. Bears going to get the ball back here on the 16-yard line. Oh, wait, what? I guess accepting the penalty, put it all the way down here on the 16. Maybe I made a mistake. I should have looked at the yardage, I guess. Or maybe it was a penalty on one of my guys and I just didn't realize. Defense is playing well right now, but the Bears set up for a score at the moment. Go with $1 this time.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Here's Foles.
And a corner blitz is going to get home before he has a chance to pass it that time. So both quarterbacks starting off with no completions today. Bears, I think, going to come away with a field goal here, though, because I am not good at blocking field goals. So 3-0 swing for Chicago that time. They are going to get the first lead of the game, and Detroit going to get the ball with 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
All right, what do we want to call first time out here? Maybe get it with another run. Tell you what, we have not had the type of success early in this game that we were hoping for. Carry on, going to pick up a decent gain there, though. Probably a good idea just to keep the ball on the ground in this game until they can prove that they can stop it. That's not going to be enough for a first down, but it's going to get you close.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And Carry-On should pick up another 5 or 6 yards on that one.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
We might honestly just keep hitting the ground game if we really can't get anything going through the air. Adrian Peterson with a decent carry, 5 yards. Certainly enjoy seeing Adrian Peterson getting involved in the games late this season. Obviously that means that we've had injuries, but I thought I was going to have a gap develop there, read the hole wrong. And that'll bring up 3rd and short, 3rd and 4.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Stafford hit as he throws again. Stafford cannot get a ball off this game. Having a very tough time getting a completion. Barkevius Mingo somehow beating our tackle that time. Might have to hold in an extra blocker or something. A beautiful bounce there. And we're going to pin him on the 2-yard line.
This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
To Montgomery to begin the drive.
Montgomery picks up 1, gives him a little bit more room to work with.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, not a gain that that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
And I'm right there. I pressed triangle to react to the ball, and it just did not let me. So Allen Robinson going to come up with an easy completion.
50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down. Foles on the give to
Montgomery not going to go anywhere that time. 3 rushes for negative yardage.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Back to throw here.
That one will be intercepted as we get a weird animation, and Voshawn Joseph comes up with the ball.
At the 26-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going
I think he was going for the tight end, and maybe he was going for the halfback. Komet kind of ball just kind of inaccurate there for Foles.
You play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
We are not going to get away from Mack that time.
He'll be down at the 30. It's Khalil Mack, the all-pro, in there to get him behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
We will connect for our first completion this game. 1 for 7.
Will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
3rd and 5. Hopefully we can at least tie this ball game up. We're going to switch to the flood drive because I really want to hit Gallaudet on the out if I can. And again, we're going to get hit as we throw. We are having no luck today stopping the pressure.
So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the left hash, this for 46.
That one will be right down the middle, and we will tie this one up 3-3 with 8:24 left in the second quarter.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
Allen Robinson with a good catch in traffic. Defender's not able to make the play.
Drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a man back from a serious knee injury.
No running room today.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Foles.
Going to be passed deep to the left side, and Allen Robinson not able to come down with the combat catch that time around.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On 3rd down,
They're going to go with the draw, pick up about 3, but not going to be enough for even close to a first down that time. Decent play field position, I suppose, is the game. Neither offense has done much, so field position could win it today.
A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll start with a handoff to
Couple of good blocks.
a whole lot to speak of there.
Carrion's going to get back up to 28 yards.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially.
Probably going to have to start looking into some
But in this case, how about the
different formations here. Great catch out there by the big tight end, Hawkinson, I believe it was that time.
Close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Stafford. He's going to look downfield.
And another great catch deep that time. That one's going to be Hunter Henry with the one-handed grab.
33 yards that time. We know this offense has the potential.
What a beautiful grab. Stafford relying on the tight ends quite a bit this year. Oh, and a beautiful broken tackle. Carry on. Can he get to the end zone? He does. Taylor Decker goes down with an injury. He's been the one blocking Barkevius Mingo today, but Kerryon Johnson's going to put us in the lead by at least a touchdown.
Now Matt Prater for the point after.
That should be good. We will be up 10-3 with 4:39 left in the first half. Plenty of time for Chicago to go down and score. Lions offense starting to wake up. See if the Bears match.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Now this is an interesting decision. Do I start Donald Penn or Taylor Decker? Taylor Decker's already given up the pressure. I might as well bring Penn in and let Decker kind of have some rest. He'll probably come back later in the game. We cannot come out in something that has a linebacker on Mr. Allen Robinson. Luckily they didn't notice. I think Cohen does get enough for a first down that time. Cohen potentially providing a spark for this offense.
We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs.
And a nice club there by Shelton. I thought we were going to get the pressure, and we did not. Foles able to make a nice completion over to the right side.
Pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense,
Number 11 made 2 catches in a row. I'm not exactly sure who that is, actually.
Duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to
Dump off out of the backfield to Cohen. Not going to pick anything up. Actually, a loss of 3.
at the 23-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Thought he had a man open. Okuda almost able to come away with an interception that time. It's going to be a 3rd and long situation. Pernell McPhee, we're going to take off the field and put in the other Okwara brother. Actually, I think that's the man that we're missing this game. We are missing Julian Okwara. Nick Foles had his man-in-man coverage, was hoping to get a combat catch there, and unable to connect, overthrew him by a little bit. Going to be going for a field goal to cut the lead to 4. And they do. 10-6 ball game, 2:17 left, all timeouts left for the Detroit Lions, so plenty of time to move downfield with timeouts. We'll see if the Lions can take a substantial lead before half. The Bears will get the ball in the second half.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division.
Was trying to get the fullback to go upfield. Apparently I user controlled somebody else. Would have had a lot more yardage if I would have made that play sooner. 2-minute warning.
what's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Throwing again on second down. Stafford, that's to his running back.
Stafford dumps off to carry on out of the backfield. I'm not loving all the options. I really don't like the options that it's given us here.
And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
There we go. A nice another reception by Hawkinson on the left side. Matt Stafford back up to 50% completion now.
They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Stafford.
Gallaudet not going to make that catch in traffic either.
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Screenplay, Johnson.
Kerryon Johnson has blockers out in front. He makes a nice move, and I think he's going to be to the house again. Bad tackling by the Bears there. They could have had him down before he got into the end zone, and Kerryon's going to take it all the way on a nice screen pass.
And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Lions take the lead up to 17-6, an 11-point lead. 54 seconds. Chicago does have all their timeouts, so they do have plenty of room to make a score before half. They definitely want to get a score before half if they want to be able to like tie the game or anything of that nature in the third quarter, considering they get the ball at the start of the half. So we're going to play a little bit conservatively here, not do anything wild. Probably just call something with some safeties over the top, like a cover 2 man.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Tariq Cohen open over the middle. I imagine they take a timeout now. Not sure why that formation keeps putting my guys out of position.
Let's go make some plays.
Just go with a cover 6.
10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And they got a man open deep. Allen Robinson somehow gets open over the safeties. We had 3 or 4 safeties deep, and Allen Robinson finds a gap, able to get the deep touchdown. Bears gonna cut the lead to 17-13. Back to 4 points here, 36 seconds left. Very minimal time for the Lions to try to score, but with the Chicago Bears getting the ball in the second half, probably a wise decision to try to at least move up and get a field goal.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
And a good block shed there.
Got a mistake there. That can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Operating from the gun.
We had a man open. That's going to be a fumble. Offensive lineman picks up the ball.
But look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
That's going to take us to half. Chicago will be getting the ball here with an opportunity to take a lead.
Our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And the decision to bring it
Cordarrelle only brings it out to the 15.
Well,
conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light rule. Green light,
Cohen being a little bit shifty there. Thought we had him in the backfield, able to pick up 5.
to tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Good batted pass there, man coverage all the way across the board.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
It's going to be a screen that time. Broken tackle by Cohen.
He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against.
They're using Cohen quite a bit here in this game.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
Oh, and Allen Robinson beats his man again. And Allen Robinson going to get another touchdown on what looked like a very similar route to the touchdown they had before the end of the half. They must be seeing something with the defense and taking advantage of it. Allen Robinson puts the Chicago Bears up 20-17.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
Mike Williams makes a nice quick catch.
Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8. Stafford. Eluding the pressure right.
Matt Stafford's going to miss his halfback on that throw.
Johnson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down.
Carry on Johnson with another nice run. Gets it from 139 to the other.
Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Stafford.
Stafford was not out of the pocket when he threw that one away. I tried to get out of the pocket, but we had a man coming.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Throwing is Stafford.
Mike Williams doesn't make an attempt on the catch. Stafford throws it by him by a little bit.
That'll make it third down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
Stafford getting hit as he threw one more time. We're up at the 49-yard line, so not in field goal territory yet because of the negative plays.
Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Cordarrelle going to pick up a few that time, up to the 16-yard line.
Yards officially, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 9, Foles. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
Foles going to connect with Kmet.
After getting this one across the 40. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Nice gain there by the 2nd-year runner out of Iowa State, David Montgomery, who often finishes his runs moving forward and knocking defenders back. He finished tied with Josh Jacobs for the most carries by a rookie last year. But what the Bears need from him, improve on his 3.7 yards per attempt. If he gets that up into the 4s, look out. He can control the game with his running.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Draw play. Cohen. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Deshaun Hand going to get credited with his 2nd sack today. I think a partial sack on that one.
As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this.
Holding call on the offense or a block in the back. We'll see who the culprit is. Tyrell Crosby, the right tackle, getting called that time.
But all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
Mike Williams makes a nice catch. It runs a nice route to get off of the zone coverage there.
Across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Johnson.
Kerryon Johnson almost shifts his way through the defense. Up to the 29 that time.
That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They stay on the ground on first for Johnson.
Carry on gets a couple. 1 yard.
Maybe the 28-yard line. The all-pro in two positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Can't call the inside zone again this time, so gonna have to dump this one off. Flag probably gonna be a rough in the passer. Robert Quinn does hit him late that time.
That's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Buying time to his left.
Stafford gonna connect with Agnew that time on the user playmaker. Lions gonna take back the lead this time. Chicago been moving the ball a lot though. Lions defense a question mark right now. They were getting pressure early in the game. Are they gonna be able to get any pressure here on this drive?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth
Tariq
quarter.
Cohen on the run that time picks up a yard.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a dump off here complete, and they get him down. But
Not sure why my linebackers are dropping so far back in coverage.
16 yards of
Tariq
first
Cohen
down.
makes a nice reception that time.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that
Allen Robinson not able to come down with that one. It hits his hands.
it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And this one taken in
I
on the
thought he might have gotten his feet down. That could have been a really nice catch on the outside, but they're not going to give him credit for it.
Got him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now they
Screenplay that time. Cohen's going to get stopped a half a yard short.
generous one. He looks to be
It's going to be a 4th and 1 situation. Would not be surprised if we see Chicago go for it here on the 50-yard line. Certainly seems worth the risk.
one score down. Here we go.
We are going to bring the safety down into the box a little bit. Or close to the box, I should say. The fullback gets it. And a nice job getting up behind his center and picking up actually 3 yards there. A lot more than he needed.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss.
Montgomery trying to get to the edge there, only able to manage 2 yards. Montgomery has not been very effective in his limited reps today. He's only seen the ball 5 times. Cohen getting a majority of the work out of the gun.
For a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Middle of the field, it's
Robinson makes a nice catch over the middle.
At the 28.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be big.
And a big stop there by Gerard Davis. That's going to bring up another 4th down situation. 4th and 2 this time. We'll see if Chicago elects to go for it. I would imagine that they will.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And he is going to find his man on the quick slant.
That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give to Montgomery out of the gun.
Montgomery going to get a couple on that one up to the 15-yard line.
The 15-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Foles. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Montgomery going to pick up the first that time, down to the 5-yard line.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're going for on 1st and goal.
Fullback gets the handoff that time up to the 3.
About the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run for
Montgomery going to get up to the 2 this time.
2-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball.
Where is the play that I'm looking for?
Think about it being 4-down territory.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big
Come on.
play. 3rd and goal. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
Montgomery not going to pick it up that time, and it's going to come down to a 4th and goal situation.
This is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Montgomery, they'll run for it.
Montgomery not going to get that first down as we make a nice user play with the safety.
Tonight on 4th and goal.
And the Chicago Bears have 2 timeouts, so they could theoretically get the ball back here, especially if they force a turnover. Johnson going to pick up a couple, and he's going to give them a timeout by getting injured. So that's helpful for the Chicago Bears. Adrian Peterson in the game here. Adrian Peterson going to break away. Tries to cut back, unable to successfully get the cut back without getting tackled. But that's going to start running the clock, and that should be enough to do it here. One more play here, and they'll be able to run the clock all the way down. Peterson gets up to the 46-yard line. Chicago is going to take a timeout.
Making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll indeed take a knee.
And that should run the clock the rest of the way down. I'm going to come out in another QB kneel formation to try to buzz it the rest of the way down. Overall, pretty good game there, 24-20, with Chicago having an opportunity at the end to punch it in for a touchdown and potentially go ahead and win the game. Unable to punch it in on 4th down. And the Lions are going to improve to 9 wins on the season, with the Packers sitting at 7 wins behind them. So a close divisional battle here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the matchup. I know I was getting a little stressed at the end there with how close that game was, trying to focus in and get something going on either side of the ball. And we are able to come away with the win. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed.